Hello everyone, welcome to Arka Science. So today in this content I am going to talk about the direct motion of Jupiter. Jupiter has turned direct on 11th of March 2026 in the zodiac sign of Gemini. And in this content I will be talking about its result for all the 12 ascendant signs. Since last 3 months, Jupiter was retrograde in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Last year on 5th of December 2025, Jupiter re-entered the sign of Gemini in its retrograde motion. If I talk about the details, then I would say that last year, for a brief amount of time, Jupiter entered the sign of Cancer, its exaltation sign. Then Jupiter turned retrograde in the month of November. By its retrograde motion, Jupiter re-entered the sign of Gemini on 5th of December 2025, and since then Jupiter was retrograde in the sign of Gemini, and on 11th of March 2026 finally Jupiter turned direct. So now Jupiter will move forward and it will stay in the sign of Gemini until 2nd of June 2026. So on 2nd of June 2026 Jupiter leaves Gemini and it enters its exaltation sign Cancer. So why this particular direct motion of Jupiter is important? It's very important, very significant. Gemini is the third house of the natural zodiac ruled by Mercury. So Gemini, being the third house of the natural zodiac, it has the energy of communication, confidence, courage, expression, our actions, valor. And Jupiter is intelligence, wisdom. So now the action will be backed by intelligence, but we have to make sure that it should not be superficial knowledge. It should not be leading to overthinking, or else we won't be able to reap the benefits of this particular transit. In order to get the most of the results in our favor for this particular transit of Jupiter, we should be very much action oriented with respect to discipline, with respect to knowledge and wisdom backed by our mind. So it is like our mind is in exercise, putting into actions. Only then we are going to get good results, because any work started now or any work which we are doing right now with discipline will give us massive success, very good results the moment Jupiter enters the sign of Cancer, its exaltation sign. So whatever we start right now will give us results or start giving us results starting from the month of June. So right now we should be more action oriented rather than preaching into some superficial knowledge. Because one thing which becomes very important with the sign of Gemini is the element of Mercury. We should be consistent with our work. If anything becomes inconsistent, then that is something not going to work. Here we need that discipline, and definitely in that case I would talk about myself also, that I need to be more consistent with this YouTube videos and uploading. Yes, definitely we have to talk about that also, because I know that I have to be more than consistent. Okay, so and another thing is that we have to also talk about Mercury, because Mercury becomes the dispositor of Jupiter. Right now Mercury is retrograde, it is afflicted under the influence of Rahu, Mars. Now Mercury will turn direct on 21st of March, but still it will be very close in conjunction with true Rahu. And if you remember in my last content where I talked about the month of March and the influence of and the impact of the zodiac sign of Aquarius, because that conjunction was happening, I said that starting from 12th of March until 28th of March, many things will happen all over the world. It can also include fake news, it can also include data breaches, destruction, war in more violent form. I have also said that Jupiter will be direct during that particular time, but you have to understand that Rahu and Jupiter are in trines right now. Jupiter will play the role of savior, but Rahu will get amplified. Energy of Rahu will get amplified, and Angarak Yoga is going on right now. Mars and Rahu and Mercury is also coming very close to Rahu right now. So even if Mercury turns direct, until 28th of March, Mercury will be very close to Rahu. So I would say that the present war-like situation all over the world, it is not going to end very quickly. Not so likely. It will go on, because on 2nd of April, when Mars finally comes out of Aquarius, it will enter the sign of Pisces, where it gets into in conjunction with Saturn. So you can expect some naval warfare or any kind of battle going on through the water. Right now also we know that everything which is going on regarding oil, petrol, crude oil and the petroleum derivatives, I would say. Now also many things are going on, so that time it will take some another step ahead, it will escalate. So until Jupiter gets into the sign of Cancer, because when Jupiter gets into the sign of Cancer, that will be a time when the transits will be much more better. We can expect some more better results, but definitely now Jupiter is direct, so direct motion of Jupiter will have a positive impact on multiple things. There will be a chance when the diplomatic relationship between the countries will have a chance to improve, but it will depend upon other things also, as I said, regarding Mercury, Rahu and Mars. And if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new content, you get notified instantly. And if you want a consultation with me with respect to your own horoscope, because so many transits are happening, and depending upon your dasa, depending upon your Ashtak scores and which houses are getting impacted, if you want a consultation from me, then you should definitely check the links down in the description section. You can mail me through my email ID, or you can get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And yes, anyone who is also interested for astrology classes, you can also let me know through the email ID given in the description section. I will give you the complete information regarding that. Okay, now check this particular transit with respect to your ascendant first, then you can check it from your moon sign also. Like suppose your ascendant is Taurus, so for the Taurus ascendant it is happening in the 2nd house. But suppose your moon sign happens to be Cancer, so for the Cancer sign, this particular direct motion of Jupiter is happening in the 12th house. So in the physical reality, we have to check from the ascendant and how it is going to impact you emotionally, mentally, at the subconscious level. That has to be checked from your moon sign, because that will influence your thought process, okay, regarding how you react to particular situation. So first check it from your ascendant, because it will give you that what in reality it is happening. Then check it from your moon sign, that will give you a much clear picture. Okay, so come, let us start for all the 12 ascendant signs. For the Aries ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your 3rd house in the sign of Gemini. For all the Aries people, Jupiter controls your 9th house and 12th house, and by its aspect, Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house, 9th house and 11th house. So during this particular transit and the direct motion, you can say that the planet which controls your luck, your fortune, that is the 9th lord, has come onto the house of efforts, courage, that is the 3rd house. So which simply means that luck will not come to you directly, you have to create it. See, during the retrograde phase, there was confusion in decision making, I would say. There was hesitation in actions. But now you will see that that confidence, boldness is returning. Communication improves, and you will get opportunity through networking. During this particular transit, you will also see that your social expansion is happening. You are meeting new people, new friends, and it is also going to improve the bonding between you and your younger siblings, friends, anyone in your daily contact. Any kind of work which was stuck in the past will now move forward, and this becomes even more important because Suppose if you're working on certain things, if you're starting any new kind of work right now, then that can also give you very good results from the month of June onwards. Because in the month of June, Jupiter enters its exaltation state, that is the zodiac sign of Cancer. So any major rightful step taken now will give you very good results in the future. If I talk about the aspect of Jupiter, then you have to understand one thing, that Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house. So any partnership related matters, marriage, relationship, or work and business matters will improve, enhance. So suppose if you are thinking of expansion of your business, it's a very good time. You might also get good results with respect to your contracts, collaborations. Marriage related matters might also be favorable for you during this particular time. There is a chance of travels. The people who are thinking for relocation, for them also it's a very good transit. And you will see that short trips are also becoming beneficial, favorable for you. So each day will be a day of exploration, new learning. So I would say that any mode of overthinking and superficial intelligence has no space. Anything which is superficial will not be giving you very good results. So you have to put your efforts through practical thinking. Use your wisdom, use your confidence, use your knowledge in rightful areas, in reality, and that will give you very good results, not only now but also in future. Jupiter will be activating your destiny, that is, it will be aspecting your 9th house through your efforts, through your actions. So during this particular time, you might also get some good ideas from your mentors, preceptor, guru. So during this particular time, if you are devoted towards your mentor, guide, guru, and listen to their advices, that would be very beneficial for all the Aries ascendant people. Jupiter will be also aspecting your 11th house, so it can simply means gains through your effort, expansion in social networking circle, cooperation from them, cooperation from your friends. Like suppose if you are working in a group, then not only you are helping them but also you are getting help from them. So in all those regards, it can also indicate that multiple sources of income is enhanced. So for the Aries ascendant people, all these things will be highly beneficial. So you can see that it's a direct formula. Put your effort in rightful direction and your luck and results will follow you. You can worship Bhagwan Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, for better results during this particular transit, and you can donate yellow items to teachers or even students. And you see, since Gemini is the sign of Mercury and it is happening to be your 3rd house also, so do something new every day through your efforts. Like it can be any writing thing or planning new thing and journaling it regarding your work, regarding your daily life, particularly anything new, then it will be highly beneficial for you. Okay, so your action becomes your remedy. So that's it for the Aries ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Taurus ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in the sign of Gemini in your 2nd house, and Jupiter controls your 8th house and your 11th house. Since it is transiting in your 2nd house, it will be aspecting your 6th house, your 8th house, and your 10th house. Now, since Jupiter is the ruler of your gains and certain events in your life, and it is direct in the 2nd house of money, finance, values, family. So this is a phase of restructuring of your financial decisions, wealth, family matters, family values. You see, this is a time when you will see that any money matters or any financial matters which was stuck in the past, all those matters will proceed, will progress. So you can expect any stuck money may come and you might get some kind of relief, financial relief I would say. You can also expect multiple sources of income through your work, and the people who are expecting any job related matters, for them also I will say that they might get some job opportunities. And anyone who is expecting to start or working anything related to family business, partnership, trade and enterprise, for them also it's a very good time. Anyone who is working related to banking systems or money related matters, accounting, finances, investments, for every one of them, this particular transit of Jupiter is going to give you very good results. You will see that your food eating habits are also improving by this particular transit. And since it is turning direct, I will also say that any past family related matter will be resolved, family bonding and relationship will also improve, and you will also turn spiritual at the same time, because Jupiter will be impacting your 8th house. Now, since Jupiter is also your 8th lord, there can be certain expenditures also. Certain financial ups and downs are also possible. We cannot ignore the fact that Jupiter is the 8th lord. It is the 8th lord, transiting in the 2nd house, turning direct. So, yes, certain expenditures can be there. But those expenditures will be related to possessions or anything which you like. So, people who are very much interested in having like new things at home. So all of a sudden they might think, let me purchase it, let me buy it. Or suppose someone is interested in jewelry or gold. So new investment plans can be done for them. I would say that it's a very good time. But make sure that the decisions are done wisely. Okay. Now Jupiter will be aspecting your 6th house. So since Jupiter is direct in the 2nd house, I would say it's a very good time to pay off your debts, and your rivals and enemies will also be taken care of. Jupiter's aspect will help you in that regard, because Jupiter is the 8th lord. Jupiter will also aspect your 8th house. So you see that your transformation continues. It will also make you very spiritual at the same time. You will be able to understand your insecurities and vulnerabilities, and you will be able to fight it. You will be able to get better results out of it. So engaging some time in spiritual studies will also be beneficial for the Taurus ascendant people, particularly the people who are engaging in any kind of deep thinking, deep research, or the PhD scholars, where someone needs to study for long hours or research for long hours. So for them it's a very good time, I would say. And Jupiter will also aspect your 10th house. So any career linked finances matter, or suppose someone is expecting some promotion, someone is expecting a breakthrough in their work with regards to finances. For them it's a very good time. Or suppose you are expecting, you are going through some kind of financial issues, and suddenly now Jupiter is direct in your 2nd house, so you might get a breakthrough in your job opportunity also. But yes, definitely Jupiter is your 11th lord, so it will also require you to explore your social skills, your network skills. You will get benefit from your friends, you will get benefit from your networking circles. So that's it for the Taurus ascendant people. Yes, I will definitely say something regarding some practical methodologies, that you have to avoid any kind of unethical earnings, because Jupiter happens to be your 8th lord transiting in the 2nd house. And donate food on Thursdays. You can chant the Guru mantra, any particular mantra given to you by your Guru, or simply you can chant Om Guruve Namah. You can simply chant this, or you can listen to Vishnu Sahasra Nam. You can do that. It's a very positive remedy, I would say. So that's it for the Taurus ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Gemini ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 1st house in the direct motion. And in the 1st house, Jupiter gets directional strength. So I will say that this particular transit of Jupiter in the 1st house, in the ascendant itself, that is for the Gemini natives, it's a very good transit, particularly since Jupiter is turning direct right now. For the Gemini natives, Jupiter controls your 7th house and 10th house. So the planet of career, relationship, partnership, status, name is transiting over the house of personality for you. And since Jupiter is transiting in the 1st house, it is activating your Dharma Trikona. 1st house by its position, 5th house, 9th house by aspect. Jupiter is also aspecting your 7th house of partnership, relationship. So I would say that this transit of Jupiter is really a turning point for all the Gemini natives. During the retrograde phase, there was self doubt, there was confusion, overthinking, there was lack of sincerity, lack of discipline, punctuality, and one thing which was very common was inconsistency. So there was always repetition, means reoccurring of any kind of work, events, delays, I would say. But right now, since Jupiter is direct, you will see that now you will be able to proceed further regarding your decision making. You will be more punctual, sincere, more confident regarding your work. So it will also improve your personality, your name, your fame regarding your work, regarding your career, and overall karma, I would say. It will also improve the bonding between you and your partner. It can be at the professional level or at the personal level. Expansion of your work and business is possible. You might also expect some career opportunities. So it's a time of coming back to the world front through your actions, through your rightful decision making, using the intelligence and putting into action. And you will see that this particular direct motion of Jupiter, you will also get noticed by your superiors and your authorities. So in that regard also it will be beneficial for your any kind of career related growth, achievements in your life. Jupiter will be aspecting your 5th house. So the people who are expecting any like childbirth or family planning, for them it's a very good transit. It will also improve your love matters, love and romantic matters, I would say. Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house. So marriage related matters, relationship related matters will be improving, and the people who are expecting marriage prospects, for them also it's a very good time. Your creativity will improve. The people who are into self employment, for them also this transit of Jupiter is highly beneficial. I can see that your creative self expression is improving, you are getting gains through it. Children related matters are getting solved, health of your children is improving, your partner's health will improve, the bonding between you and your partner will improve. And again at the same time, Jupiter is aspecting your 9th house. So the people who are expecting any higher studies or higher study related matters will improve. There can be long distance travels. Those long distance travels can be related to work also. If you are expecting any professional study to happen, for that also this is very good time. Expansion of business in faraway places, and due to that some long distance travels can be there. So you will see that your luck is also supporting you. This is also a very good time to go through any spiritual and religious scriptures, meeting your guru, your mentor, guide, preceptors, asking for good advices from your father figure or your father or elders of your family or guru, I would say. So it's a very good time, I would say. Now since Jupiter is your 10th lord and Jupiter is also your 7th house lord, so basically what is happening, Jupiter controls your fame and public image. So if you can wear yellow on Thursdays, yellow dress on Thursdays, it is a good thing for you, I would say. Most important part here is that since Jupiter is direct now, so stay consistent in your work, because Gemini is the sign of Mercury. So one of the biggest flaws or biggest enemy for the energy of zodiac sign of Gemini is inconsistency. So try to be more consistent. That would be really very good for you. A practical remedy, I would say. So that's it for the Gemini ascendant people. For the Cancer ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 12th house in the direct motion in the sign of Gemini. And from the 12th house, Jupiter is aspecting your 4th house, 6th house, 8th house. For all the Cancer ascendant people, Jupiter is the ruler of your 6th house and ninth house. So since Jupiter is transiting in the 12th house, so see that growth is happening, but that growth is hidden. That means that is happening at the subconscious level, at the spiritual level. Now you have to understand one thing: the planet which controls your luck has gone into the 12th house. 12th house is the house of other realm, far away places, foreign places. So growth is happening, that growth is happening internally. So foreign opportunities might come, healing process might start, spiritual growth. The people who are going through any kind of health issues, for them it's a very good time when their health will start to recover. And you will be able to detach from anything which you want to liberate from in your past. You will be able to do it. So any kind of insecurity or vulnerability which was going through your mind, you will be able to go ahead, progress from it. So rightful detachment will be there. But since Jupiter controls the signification of second house, fifth house, ninth house, 11th house, that important planet, by its signification, and it is transiting in the 12th house, so you will see that on multiple matters there can be some kind of obstacles, particularly regarding money, budget. So there can be expenditures, there can be expenses, and those expenses can be out of bound. So you have to have proper planning regarding your finances, investments, and I would say that anything which was not meant to be done regarding your money matters or investment matters, if it is not meant to be done, please don't do it. And since it is happening in the 12th house, so I would say that suppose even if you are thinking to save your money or invest your money, invest it or save it for long term gains, because if it is with you, it will get into some kind of spendings. This is one of the best remedy for 12th house, because 12th house is something which is not in front of you, something which has gone to some other realm. So just save the money or invest it in for long term gains. It can be any method, but yes, definitely make sure that you are not going into anything related to gambling or speculation. Otherwise there can be problems. Stay away from any kind of money related matters which is related to gambling or speculation. Please don't do it, because Jupiter signifies the 5th house. So that can create issues. You might suddenly get huge losses. This is for every Cancer ascendant people, I would say. Jupiter will be aspecting your 4th house, so this definitely enhances emotional healing. You will be more happy than before. Family matters will be resolved. It will improve the health of your mother. This is also a very good time for the people who are thinking to acquire new property or even build a house or construct a house. Okay, or purchase a new property, agricultural fields, or new possession in house. So all for those matters, this particular transit of Jupiter in the direct motion in the 12th house for the Cancer ascendant people is highly beneficial. Jupiter will be aspecting your 6th house, so you will see that any rivalry related matters, enemy related matters, debts, you will be able to take care of it. Even you will be able to pay off your debts, but definitely you have to be more disciplined regarding that. 8th house it is aspecting, so yes, definitely deep transformation is there. It is asking you to become more spiritual. So the people who are interested in occult science, they might go into some kind of study related to that, and it will be really beneficial for you, trust me. So it will make you more spiritually aligned, and you will be able to overcome your insecurities and vulnerabilities even more through your actions, because now you are spiritually more aligned. One of the good remedies will be donations in hospitals or ashrams, because 12th house is 4th from the 9th house. It is like visiting your ashram, visiting your guru's place, visiting the place where your guru lives. So this is also a very good time to visit your guru, or anyone whom you feel that he or she is my guru, he or she is my preceptor, someone who can guide me at the time of darkness. Pay your obeisances to them. Express your devotions spiritually. And any form of spiritual activity, it can be meditation, take some time off, spend your time in isolation, in solitude, and practice meditation. Yes, don't overdo anything, because here spirituality should be balanced by practicality. Okay, so that's it for the Cancer ascendant people. For the Leo ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 11th house in the direct motion in the sign of Gemini. So from the 11th house, Jupiter will be aspecting your 3rd house, 5th house, 7th house. And for the Leo natives, Jupiter rules your 5th house and 8th house. So this is a time where you will see that your manifestation, your gains are aligning yourself. Because you see, 11th house where Jupiter is turning direct, it is the house of fulfillment of desires. It is also the house of gains. And Jupiter is the ruler of your 5th house. 5th house is our choices, joys, peace of mind, pleasure, mentality, management, whatever we want, whatever we think, and whatever we want in reality to happen. That is 5th house. And what actually happens, that is 11th house. Because 11th house is the house of gains. Karma Phal is 11th house. So this is a time that what you think and what you get, plan accordingly so that you will be able to achieve the things in your life. So it's a wonderful time for all the Leo ascendant people. It's not like that what I am saying. What I am saying is just like it's a reality for all the Leo ascendant people. I might be saying in a very simple language that it's so easy to be true, but the fact is it's already true, because that's how Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house also from the 11th house. It is like you just put your efforts through your creativity, through your proper planning, and you are going to get very good results out of it. So any people who are into creative field or who are thinking to start something new of their own, it can be any kind of even business also, where they are putting their own efforts, their intelligence at their work. So for them, this Jupiter is going to give you very good results. You will see that you are not only getting results through your own efforts, but also getting wisdom, good philosophy, good intelligence and knowledge from your network circle, from your friends, or from any kind of people who are working along with you. You will get very good results with respect to bonding between you and your elder siblings, elder cousins. They might help you all of a sudden. They might give you very good advices. You will be having a group of people who are philosophically aligned, wise peoples. Multiple sources of income and gains are possible during this particular time. So your income increases, your desires fulfills, and through your work, through your efforts, you will see that your social circle expands. So not only that, Jupiter will be aspecting your 3rd house. So your efforts will also improve through your intelligence, wisdom. Jupiter will also activate your 5th house. So you will see that not only the present work, in future also you will see that your creativity is backed by intelligence. So you will be able to improve your skill set, smart work, or smart work leading to gains. It is also a very good time for the people who are into studies or education fraternity, or someone seeking professional education. There is a great chance of even short travels, moving from one city to another in the search of new training, knowledge, learning. Particularly training, I would say. It can be related to your own work or it can be related to your job. I can also expect some kind of achievements and promotion or increase in income, salary at your work. New breakthrough, I would say. Jupiter will be aspecting your 7th house, so any kind of benefits from your partner or even business partnership, I would say. So expansion in your work, contracts, collaborations is possible all of a sudden. there can be a sudden marriage proposals coming, or suddenly you might get into a relationship. So in all those regards, you will also see that suppose if you are already in a relationship or in your married life, you might also get some positive help from your partner or from your in-laws, helping you in your work, in your business. Your name, fame, public image will improve. So in all those regards, this particular transit of Jupiter is very good. Yes, one thing is that Jupiter is your 8th lord. So no denying the fact that Jupiter is the 8th lord. So there can be sudden ups and downs in gains. So in that regard, one thing you need to be very careful is that the people who are into any kind of work related to speculation, or the people who are into like gambling or lottery or something like that, they need to be very wise while taking any action. That is for sure. Particularly the people who are into any kind of work which has a great deal of speculation or great deal of speculative percentage, for them I would say that they need to be a bit careful, because there is a sudden chance of gains and losses, because Jupiter is the 8th lord. Okay, sudden ups and downs are there. I would not say particularly losses, but yes, you might expect that sometimes the gains are good, sometimes it might not be as expected for them, particularly I would say. Okay, so this is also a very good time when you can chant your Guru mantra, because Jupiter is aspecting your 5th house, or going through any religious scriptures. Mantra sadhana, it's a very good time. So chanting or listening to Vishnu Sahasranam is very good during this particular transit. And suppose if you are into education, or someone by which like you can teach someone, who can guide someone, if you are that kind of person, even that is also a very practical remedy for this transit. So that's it for the Leo ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Virgo ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house. Jupiter is aspecting from the 10th house your 2nd house, your 4th house, your 6th house. So Jupiter's transit now in the 10th house in the sign of Gemini, it is turning direct. And Jupiter is a very important planet for you, because Jupiter controls your 4th house and your 7th house. So this direct motion of Jupiter for all the Virgo natives, this is a career breakthrough period or transit for all the Virgo ascendant people. The planet which controls your partnership, relationship, public image, fame, and comforts, luxury, is now transiting the house of karma, career, status, name, fame, superior authorities, government. So you can expect positive results, promotions, business growth, public image improves. If you remember very clearly, because I remember it, last time when I was making the reading for the Virgo ascendant people, when Jupiter turned retrograde in the sign of Gemini for all the Virgo natives, and that happened like when in the month of December, when Jupiter entered the sign of Gemini in the retrograde mode. And I said something that this retrograde motion of Jupiter in the 10th house for the Virgo ascendant people is not so great, because there was something which made me say so. And I remember that since it is a concerning thing, because career is a concerning thing, we all want stability regarding career, regarding finances, regarding our business, because 10th house is a very important house. It is the highest of the Kendra houses. Many things, many things are depending upon the 10th house. So last time when I said that, I remember clearly that many were really worried, and I can feel their worry regarding this particular transit in the retrograde motion of Jupiter through their comments. But I also knew that when Jupiter turns direct, that time the things will be quite different. So right now, when Jupiter turns direct for the Virgo ascendant people, the results will be quite beautiful, I would say. It's just a matter of time. I know now Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is also afflicted by the presence of Rahu and Mars. And after Mercury turns direct, Mercury has to cross the sign of Aquarius, then Mercury enters the sign of Pisces, where Mercury will be conjunct with Saturn. So I understand, because why I say, because Mercury is the ruler of your 10th house. So dispositor of Jupiter becomes Mercury. So when Mercury comes into good dignity, that time this particular transit of Jupiter will be even more fruitful to you. But nevertheless, if I particularly talk about this transit of Jupiter for all the Virgo ascendant people, I would say it's a very good transit right now when it is in the direct motion, because not only with respect to career, with respect to career opportunities, because the people who are expecting some kind of career moves, they might get it right now. They can expect good things. Jupiter is also aspecting your 2nd house, so it is also stabilizing your finances and wealth. Any house related matters, like suppose the people who are expecting a change of house, relocation, or any matter related to house, that something was going on in my home, all things will be recovered, all things will be resolved. This includes family related matters also. Like suppose someone may feel that, my married life is getting impacted, my family life is getting impacted, my work is also getting impacted. You see, all those things were happening. People may comment it down. If you have faced all these things in the last 3 months, I know that. But now all these things will be improved. I also know that. So, since Jupiter is also aspecting your 4th house, you will see that mental peace, that inner stability is coming. Your competition related matters will be handled because Jupiter is aspecting your 6th house. So, any debt related matters will also get handled. All of a sudden, you will feel that, yes, I will be able to manage my finances properly. So, yes, my debts will be handled. One practical remedy is that maintain work ethics. Be very honest towards your work. Be very righteous towards your work. That is very important. Because here, inconsistency can really harm you, can really impact your fame, your status at your work. Be very consistent, be very ethical, sincere, loyal towards your work, and you see the results. See, the things doesn't change overnight, but for you it will be very fast. You will get the results very fast. Give proper importance to the opinion of your spouse or your business partner. You will see that relationship matters will also improve. And donate yellow sweets on Thursdays. So that's it for the Virgo ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Libra ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your 9th house in the sign of Gemini. From the 9th house, Jupiter is aspecting your 3rd house, 5th house, and 1st house. And Jupiter controls your 3rd house and 6th house by its lordship. So, this is like a effort and destiny transformation. The planet which controls your struggle, efforts, actions, communication, that planet has now turned direct in the house of luck and fortune for you. So, this is a time when your hard work will get converted into luck, fortune, and ultimately you will be able to get the success which you really expect. So, you will see that whatever struggles were there, whatever efforts you are making up till now, all will get into particular order, you will get good results out of it. But yes, one thing is that previously when Jupiter was retrograde, there was a serious thing, something related to inconsistency, because Jupiter controls your 3rd house and 6th house. So you were getting inconsistent regarding your work, regarding your efforts. Right now, you will be able to be more confident regarding your actions, more sincere, and you will be able to put forward your values and ethics and move forward. So consistency is the key. You will see that there is a possibility of long distance travels. So this is highly beneficial for the people who are pursuing higher education, or for work also, who needs to move from one city to another or from one place to another. So long distance travels can be there. Since Jupiter controls your 6th house and it is direct in the 9th house, so job opportunities in some faraway place, in some like any place which is away from your native place, away from your home, those kind of opportunities might come. You will be suddenly interested in any kind of work which was stuck in the past. So right now all those work will move forward. So this will also improve your actions. It will improve your communication skill. You will see that bonding between you and your father, your younger siblings will improve. Any matter related to your children will improve. This is also a very good time for family planning. Jupiter's aspect in the first house, you will see that your personality is growing, new learning, knowledge, new ideas, and help from your guru. It will definitely make you more punctual, more ordered, disciplined. Your courage and confidence will increase. Your intelligence skill set will also improve. Your creative intelligence will improve because Jupiter is aspecting your third house and fifth house. So the people who are into any kind of work which is even self-employment also, for them also it's a very good transit, I would say. Professional training, professional learning, even in the higher form, in all those methods or work, I would say this transit of Jupiter is highly beneficial for all the Libra ascendant people. I will say one practical remedy here. Never avoid any kind of hard work only because if you feel that, oh, this is very challenging, should I start or not? Do it now. And I really mean it for the Libra ascendant people, because whatever work you are starting now or you are focusing on now, through your attention, consistency, sincerity and honesty, because in the month of June Jupiter enters your 10th house, exalted, big name, fame, good career opportunities. So make the most out of it for the Libra ascendant people. Okay, so that's it for the Libra ascendant people. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your 8th house in the sign of Gemini. For all the Scorpio natives, Jupiter controls your 2nd house and 5th house. And since it is direct in the 8th house, so from the 8th house it is aspecting your 2nd house, your 12th house and your 4th house. So basically this direct position of Jupiter is a deep transformation phase for all the Scorpio natives, because Jupiter controls your wealth, your family, your values, your ethics, your intelligence, your mentality, your planning, joy, pleasure, choices, and it is going through the 8th house. 8th house is the house of transformation, sudden events, fear, insecurity, vulnerabilities. Now since Jupiter is a natural benefic planet and also a functional benefic planet for the Scorpio natives, so here Jupiter will act like a healer. Out of all those transformations, Jupiter will save you from the vulnerabilities, will take care of your insecurities. So suddenly you will feel that something is there which is always taking care of you. So it will make you very spiritual. You will be able to understand the deep aspects of your life. A very good time to dive deep into the occult sciences. You will also really get not only a good chance, but also you will really get interested in occult sciences, spiritual texts, spiritual scriptures, knowledge. It is a very good time for the people who are into spirituality or any walks of life where it links to healing. For example, someone who is a Reiki healer. I'm just giving one example. So for them it's a very good time. It's also the way by which you can learn the deep aspects of life. It can be any scriptures like ancient scriptures, mantra. So the people who are into deep studies or PhD scholars or research scholars, or the people who are thinking to study the past history or ancient history, for them also it's a very good time. Means they will be able to focus more. But if I particularly talk about this particular Jupiter and the deep transformation phase for the Scorpio ascendant people, then I would say that it will bring sudden financial shifts. There can be sudden expenditures, spendings. So I would say any major financial decision or investment decisions either should be paused right now and waited until Jupiter enters your 9th house. But suppose if it is really necessary and urgent to do that, then you should be very careful regarding your decisions. Make sure that you have taken care of each and everything, and then you have gone for the decisions. Regarding the financial decisions I'm talking about, any past stuck money or past any kind of financial matters which was stuck or which was not giving you results, now all of a sudden those stuck money can come. You might get gains through that. Any insurance related matters, pension related matters, or any kind of wealth which is considered as unearned wealth, in all those matters all of a sudden you might get some gains or good news. Any matter related to shared resources or joint assets, that is the any kind of money or possessions or assets of your partner, you might get gains through that. You might also get help from your partner in regards to your business and work. Inheritance related matters, property related matters will be resolved. Gain of property, gain of anything related to inheritance can be seen during this particular transit. You might get help from that. But again, at the same time, which I say that there will be sudden transformation in money and wealth related matters. So there can be expenditures, there can be sudden decisions. Past family matters will be resolved. Any family issue which has been going on, you will see that now the things will be fine, better as compared to the previous months. And since Jupiter is aspecting your second house, so somehow your mind and wisdom will always say that you need to protect or you need to safeguard your finances for present and future. Jupiter will be also aspecting your fourth house, so any home or house related matters, property or landed property or any kind of real estate related matters will be resolved. It is a time of emotional healing. So the people who are worried regarding your home or change of home, relocation, movement, or any home related matters, all those things will be taken care of. So all of a sudden the people who are searching for a new home, they might get a new home, a good stay. And with regards to that home or with regards to that staying at a place, there can be some expenditures. That can be a possibility. Because Jupiter is also aspecting your 12th house. So 12th house is also the house of loss and expenditure. So in that regard also something can be expected. And regarding your learning, education, so with regards to that also there can be some thoughts going on for your future, because I can see that from the month of June when Jupiter enters your 9th house in the sign of Cancer, it gets exalted, and 9th house is the house of higher education. So there can be a thoughts going on that regarding your future studies and the amount of money which will be required to complete it, or there can be a thought that you need to move from one place to another. All these things can be seen right now. Previously it was paused. Right now all of a sudden you will see that those things will come in your mind, because I can see that any right decisions regarding all these matters taken now will be highly fruitful and give you good results, because Jupiter, when it moves to the 9th house in the sign of Cancer getting exalted, all of a sudden you will see that all those results will be in your favor. So during this particular time, following your work, your actions and karma with respect to the righteousness, sincerity, dharma, and following your ethics and values properly, that would be a very good remedy, I would say, a spiritual remedy, I would say. Particularly following the advices given to you by your guru, because 8th house is 12th from the 9th house. So basically 8th house becomes the feet of your guru. So surrendering towards your guru, surrendering towards the advices given to you by your mentors, by your preceptors, or given to you by your father or father figure, someone. So follow that, and that will give you very good results. And avoid any risky financial investments. As I said, it can be related to speculation or whatever it is during this particular time. If it is possible, please avoid it. And if it is really inevitable, then in that case also make sure that you have taken the right decisions, wise decisions, I would say. So that's it for the Scorpio ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Sagittarius ascendant people, Jupiter is itself the ascendant lord, and Jupiter is transiting in the 7th house in the sign of Gemini in the direct motion. Now, from the 7th house, Jupiter will be aspecting your first house, third house, 11th house. and Jupiter controls your first house and fourth house for these Sagittarius ascendant people. So basically, it is you yourself, your own personality is transiting through the house of partner, transiting through the house of relationships. So your decision making, your personality, your punctuality, all those things will impact your public image, your relationship, your bonding with your partner, your business partnerships. So during this particular time, since Jupiter is the ascendant lord itself, so it is basically you yourself. So your partnerships gets activated not only at the personal mode but also at the professional level also. So it will improve your married life, it will improve your relationship, your partnership. You will also get in new proposals for marriage for the people, particularly for the people who are expecting married life or who are trying for their marriage. You might suddenly get into a relationship. You might, for the business purpose or for work purpose, I would say, this is a very good time for the people who are self-employed or who are thinking to run their own work or own business. They might get new contracts, new collaborations. Their bonding with their business partner will improve, the way they work together, that will improve. Understandings will be much better, and expansion of work in some foreign places or other places is also possible. So the people who are also thinking to establish a place of work or residence in some foreign place or some other place where they are working, so in that regards also they are going to get very good results. So suppose you are working far away from your home or you are doing your business far away from your home and you are expecting to make a permanent stay over there so that you would be able to look after your work. So in that regard also this transit of Jupiter is going to give you very good results. So acquiring new properties, that kind of yoga is there. Another thing is that marriage matters progress. So suppose any marital matter which you are expecting, that marriage matter was stuck, was, or some obstacles were there, so all those things will be resolved right now. So this also includes that bonding between you and your partner. It can be your spouse, wife or husband, or in your relationship also, between the couples I'm talking about. For them also this is a very good time. You will see that things are getting along much better. Now someone may say that what if someone is single, someone is not into any kind of partnership or relationship? Then I would say that seventh house is not only your wife and husband. Seventh house is how you bond with other people. It can be any people, it can be your friend, it can be your father, it can be your mother. Because first house is you, seventh house is other people. Other people includes anyone for that matter. Now this I'm saying particularly for the people who might feel that I am not into any kind of partnership or relationship. For them particularly I'm talking about. Here Jupiter will enhance your image in front of other people. So it will improve your personality. It will bring wisdom in you, and also you will see that your intellectual ability will be forefront in front of other people. So you will get benefits, particularly benefits means with regards to your work, with regards to any kind of help, cooperation or favors from other people, particularly from the people of other gender. Okay, so you will see that at your work also suddenly you are getting cooperated, suddenly you are getting support. And seventh house is also the house of cooperation or any kind of favors from employer. So there can be a chance of any kind of promotion. There can be a chance of getting new opportunity at work. Suddenly you might get a project which you have been looking for many months. Suddenly you might get that. Any kind of favor. This is also a very good time to get connected with your superiors in a more better manner with regards to your future, your work is concerned. Now, this also becomes important because Jupiter is aspecting your first house. So it is involving in self-growth and also growing together with your other people. It can be particularly if you are in a relationship, so growing together as a partner. And Jupiter is aspecting your third house, so it is improving your confidence, your communication skill, your courage. So now you will be able to plan things and put it into action. So this becomes very, very important, particularly for the people who are into self-employment. So all of a sudden you might feel that apart from work, apart from job or whatever, a secondary way of earning source or multiple source of income. So suddenly you might feel like that I should also have a multiple source of income. I should also have a other different type of work side by. Let me work on it. Because Jupiter is also aspecting your 11th house. 11th house of fulfillment of desires, gains, multiple source of income. All those sectors will be taken care of. Your social communication will improve because you see your Kama Trikon houses are getting impacted positively. 3rd house, 7th house, 11th house, the house of desires. So your communications will improve, particularly with your cousins, siblings, daily contacts, friends, network circles, partner. So you will see that you are surrounded by people whom you are also helping and they are also helping you. Now, since all these things will be going on, so one thing which is very important, avoid any kind of ego in relationship. Because don't forget, Jupiter loses directional strength in the 7th house. So when you get all those kinds of cooperation and everything, all of a sudden that ego might come. So avoid that ego in relationship. Try to strengthen communication, which you will be able to do. So just focus on that so that it can be favorable not only for you but also other people. Because cooperation is the main theme of 7th house. And 7th house is also the Maraka Sthan. 7th house is the Maraka Sthan apart from the 2nd house. So Jupiter being the Lagna Lord in the 7th house. So I would say that if you can put your devotion towards your Guru, and that is a very good thing, or listen to or chant Vishnu Sahasranam, even that is very good. Or I would say one thing, that you can chant Mahamrityunjay Jap daily. That can be a very good remedy for the Sagittarius Ascendant people. Okay, so that's it for the Sagittarius Ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Capricorn Ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your 6th house in the sign of Gemini. Now from the 6th house, Jupiter is aspecting your 2nd house, 12th house, 10th house. For the Capricorn natives, Jupiter rules your 12th house and 3rd house. Now Jupiter is a natural benefic planet, but for the Capricorn Ascendant people, Jupiter is a functional malefic. Okay, that we have to understand. Now Jupiter, since it is direct in the 3rd house, so it is the main theme is that you are applying your knowledge, intelligence, wisdom through your action, facing the challenge, because that is what 6th house is, and putting those knowledge and intelligence in your work, facing the challenge and getting victory. That is the main theme of this particular transit. So your effort, because Jupiter is 3rd house Lord, so your effort is putting into action and fighting the adversaries. It can be your rivals, it can be your competition, it can be your enemies. That is the 6th house. So you will see that all of a sudden the competition increases, or you are put into a situation where you have to face the challenges. So now there is no more laziness, now there is no more procrastination. So all of a sudden you will feel that all those laziness is bound to go away. Every day will be a new day for you. So you are working hard, working hard. Even if you don't want to, you have to put to that kind of situation. Because many work which was not done by you, all of a sudden you will see that yes, now the time has come, I have to work on it. So competition increases, struggle will increase. But since Jupiter is direct now, so I can say you one thing, that if you take those work as hard work and challenge and do not fear it, then you will see that victory will be yours. Because you see, Jupiter not only is increasing the competition, workload, but also Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house. Jupiter is aspecting your 2nd house. So this Jupiter in the 6th house, it is making you very service oriented. So more you are following the right ethics and proper discipline at your work, more you will see that your name, fame will improve. You might also get good career opportunities. The people who are in search of job, or they were having any kind of issues at their work, all of a sudden, after Jupiter now is direct, they will see that the things are changing, things are positively moving. So they might get a good opportunity at their work, at their job, but it would be mostly for the people who are service oriented. Even the people who are into any kind of business, for them also they have to be very much service oriented regarding their work. Now they cannot leave everything to their subordinates. Now they own self also have to work, just like his or her subordinates are working. Now since Jupiter is over here, so you have to also give proper respect to your subordinates or the people working under you or the people who can be like, it can be your servants. You have to give proper value and respect to them with respect to their work. You cannot demean anyone. Now you will see that through your work your finances are getting stabilized. Yes, during this particular time I will say that there is a chance you might get into debts, might because all of a sudden you might incur some debts. So I would say that try to avoid getting into any kind of debts now. Try to avoid it. In fact, as your finances get stabilized, if you have any past loans or past debts, you can pay it off. That will be a good thing. You also need to take care of your health, because at times you might get totally restless, exhausted, because 12,000 third house lord is transiting through the 6th house. So at times you will be totally exhausted, totally tired because of your work. Or not only at the physical level but also at the mental level, you might be totally exhausted. You might feel that it's like taking a toll on your health and mind. The people who have any kind of health issues regarding liver, thyroid, or any kind of hormonal issues, for them this transit becomes very important. They need to take extra care, particularly the lower abdominal part of the body. It can be associated with kidneys, intestinal issues. Okay, for them they need to be very careful. Or even someone going through any kind of health issue or any kind of issue regarding their ear problem. Okay, so these are something which needs to be taken care of. And I would say that some expenditures can be seen suddenly, because you will see that savings are there but some expenditures are also there. So unless something is really required, try to make sure that you are managing your budget properly. Okay, so you will see that the practical remedy is your discipline, and avoid any kind of laziness. Otherwise mentally it will be very difficult for you to manage the things, particularly at the subconscious level. Okay, so that's it for the Capricorn ascendant people. Make the most out of it. For the Aquarius ascendant people, Jupiter is direct in your 5th house in the sign of Gemini. From the 5th house, Jupiter is aspecting your 1st house, 9th house, and 11th house. For the Aquarius natives, Jupiter controls your 11th house and 2nd house. So Jupiter is basically the planet which controls your money matters, gains and wealth, savings. Any kind of money matters, particularly your savings and your gains, and your fulfillment of desires, your karma phal, your family matters. All those important things Jupiter is controlling in your chart. And now Jupiter is transiting through the 5th house in the direct motion, the house which controls your joy and pleasure, your peace of mind, your decision making, your ego, your planning. So it is also the house of your intelligence, creative skill set. So this is like wealth and intelligence blessing, I would say, because your money houses are now connected with the 5th house. Now 5th house is also a Lakshmi Sthan. 9th house and 5th house are Lakshmi Sthan. 5th house is also the house of speculation, speculative advantage, speculative gains. So I will say this simply means creative income, creative gains. Now you see 5th house is 11th from the 7th house. That means gain through your work, gain through your business, gain through your self-employment. The people who are into any kind of business deals, running an enterprise, trade, self-employed, or running a chamber of their work, suddenly they will see gains in their work. increase and improvement, enhancement in their customer base. So in that case, their popularity will also increase. This is also a very good time for learning, professional learning, training. I can see that many people, for the Aquarius ascendant people, since Jupiter was transiting in the 5th house since last year, regarding their work, certain things are there which they needs to learn. They need to acquire more knowledge about it. So it's like a very good time and high time when you need to work upon certain things which can be highly beneficial in your work and career. And now since Jupiter is direct in the 5th house, so I can see a very deep transformation at your work, job and career is concerned. There can be a change of work also. The people who are searching for a new job, all of a sudden they might find a new work, or people who are working in some particular genre of work, they might suddenly get disinterested at their work. That kind of thing can happen. So don't get surprised if suddenly someone of Aquarius native say that, oh, I've left my work because I was not feeling the way I should have felt before, like before. So this kind of things can also happen because they were lacking something, so they are chasing something new. So that is the reason I said that it is also a time of improvement in skill set, new kind of learning, new kind of training, so that they can work into something new through that knowledge. So all these things are a possibility. And again, at the same time, I would say that people who are working into some kind of speculative business or any kind of work which has a sense of speculation, in that regard, I would say they might get some gains. So their investment possibility will be better. They will be able to invest more positively, more intellectually. Family matters will be resolved more better. It's a very good time to have a family get together, family outing. For the matter related to children, this is a very good time. They would be able to resolve the matters related to children. Suddenly, they might also get some good results regarding the work of their children. And the people definitely who are thinking for family planning and childbirth, for them definitely it's a very good time. Love and romantic matters will also bring good results, because people who are into a relationship or who are thinking to get into a relationship, for them also it's a very fruitful time. You might get to like someone in your network circle or among your friends. All of a sudden you might get along, that mutual attraction between you and that person. Okay, so your creative self-expression improves. Jupiter will be aspecting your 9th house, so your luck and fortune is also supporting you. You are getting good advices from your mentor, from your preceptors, your guru. So this is also a very good time to be more spiritual and religious, because since it is happening in the 5th house, so 5th house is also mantra sadhana. So the people who are thinking to get into ancient scriptures or learning mantras or going through particular scriptures, so for them it's a very good time. They can also have guidance given to them by their guru. Some long distance travels can be possible. Higher learning can be possible. Your personality will shine. Jupiter is aspecting your 1st house, so it will also make you very wise, intelligent regarding your choices. So your management skills will improve. So it is happening in the sign of Gemini. So you will see that you will be able to understand what to do next. So your intuition will improve. So it's a very good time to journal down your ideas. Express yourself through your own creativity and then put it into action the next day. Your gains will multiply. So you will see that now you are able to think about multiple sources of income. So expanding your work and business, even that is a possibility. Religious discourses are seen. So I will say that it's a very good transit for the Aquarius ascendant people. If possible, teach someone, mentor someone, help a children in their studies or a student. Follow your advice given to you by your guru. Follow the advice given to you by your guru. Okay. and I would say that you can worship Sri Vishnu as a good spiritual remedy during this particular transit. Okay, so that's it for the Aquarius ascendant people. For the Pisces ascendant people, Jupiter is transiting in the 4th house in the sign of Gemini in the direct motion. Jupiter is the ascendant lord. From the 4th house, Jupiter is aspecting your 10th house, 12th house, 8th house. And Jupiter is very important planet for the Pisces ascendant people, because Jupiter is not only the ascendant lord, Jupiter is also the lord of the 10th house. 10th house is the highest of the Kendra houses. So Jupiter's turning into direct motion is a very important thing for the Pisces ascendant people, particularly if it is happening in a Kendra house, that is the 4th house. So this is a foundation building phase for you, because 4th house is the house of mental stability, but also it is also the house of your luxury, your comfort, the place where you get that emotional stability, security. And Jupiter rules yourself, your personality, your career, your status. So you will see that now you are getting more inner stability with respect to your emotions are concerned, your home matters are concerned, your domestic matters are concerned. Any house related matter, home related matter will be resolved. So suppose someone is expecting a change in house, or acquiring any property, or suppose someone is expecting to relocate from one place to another, they were having any kind of issues, all those issues will be resolved. So there can be the people who are expecting any construction of house or any interior designing matters. In all those sectors, you will see that this transit of Jupiter is going to give you very good results. Health of mother will improve. The people who are working far away and they were trying hard to get back to their native place, to be with their family, to be with their mother. So all those possibilities will be now more relevant. So all those can be seen right now. And when I say domestic matters improve, it can be anything. It can be related to landed properties. It can be your vehicles. Now all of a sudden you might feel that I need to have a new vehicle, or the people who are thinking to buy a new vehicle, for them it's a very good time. And you will see that expansion of your house, or means clearing off any kind of clutter from the house, beautification I would say. So incorporate greenery, small plants, gardening if possible. That will bring more positive energy. And 4th house is also a moksha trikon house, so being more spiritual, religious, and chanting mantras, and preaching and teaching the spiritual walks of life at home, particularly with the family members, even that is a very good conversation, and that will definitely enforce the zodiac sign of Gemini, the rightful communication in the 4th house. Because you see, Jupiter's transit in the 4th house is controlling your moksha trikon, 4, 8, 12. All are spiritual houses. It will get activated. Jupiter will be aspecting your 10th house, so it is also implying career growth. If someone suddenly say that I got a promotion, don't get surprised, because here Jupiter will definitely promote that. You will have a very good communication or very good bonding with your authorities, your superiors. You might get also help from them. You suddenly might get a good post. There can be religious travels. There can also be the people who are expecting any kind of foreign travels in the past. They might suddenly get a foreign travel because of this transit of Jupiter in the 4th house. Now that can be related to work related travels also. Jupiter will be aspecting your 8th house, so it will protect you from any kind of vulnerabilities, scam or scandals, or any kind of conspiracies. It will bring positive transformations in your life. Also bring gains through inheritance, property related matters, or real estate, or I would say shared resources. Yes, definitely Jupiter is aspecting your 12th house. So apart from spiritual growth, there it will also bring some expenditures. Now those expenditures can be related to your home or expansion or any kind of work related to your home and house. That can be a possibility. But some kind of expenditures are seen. But it will be making you very much spiritually aligned. So that's it for the Pisces ascendant people. And if I talk about any practical remedy, then spend time with your family. It's a very good time. And you will see that emotionally you will be fine. So avoid any emotional overthinking, because everything will be taken care of you because of this transit of Jupiter with respect to your emotions are concerned. So that's it for the Pisces ascendant people. Make the most out of it. So that's it from my side. So you have understood that how this transit of Jupiter in the direct motion in the zodiac sign of Gemini is going to play its role for every one of us, for all the 12 ascendant signs. If you have liked this video, press the like button, share it to your near and dear ones, and if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon so that every time I make a new content, you get notified instantly. And if you want a consultation from me, check the links down in the description section. You can mail me through my email ID, or you can get connected with me through my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And yes, for astrology classes, if you are interested, then you can check down the email ID. You can mail me regarding that. Okay, so next time when I come back, I will be coming back with some another interesting content. So till then, I'm signing off today. Thanking you. Bye bye.